Hey, welcome to Aussie Online Growing on Shopify. This is episode number 98, and I have a special offer I want to share with you today. It's a special announcement. It's a time-sensitive announcement. You've got till the end of September 2024 to access this special offer. So if you're listening to my back catalogue in November or April next year, then this offer will have expired, but there might be different on my website, so it's always worth checking out. But this offer is only available till the end of September 2024. So listen up. There'll be a short podcast episode, but I want to chat with you about an offer for anybody that books a free discovery call till the end of the month. You activate this offer by booking yourself a free discovery call, which you can do in my calendar on my website, which is Aussie Online Growing on Shopify.com.au. You book yourself a discovery call in my calendar. You just put your details in and it's booked for you. And that's how you activate this special offer, which I want to share with you and tell you about. So it's prompted me to do this special offer because I feel like a couple of clients who I've spoken to recently, particularly if they have had an agency support before, some of them have felt outsourced to overseas and they felt like they didn't actually get the Aussie representation they were looking for. Some have felt like they did get value for money and they felt like the money they spent with an agency kind of evaporated and went nowhere. And then I was listening to somebody in the US who I follow closely. I actually admire her quite a lot in her business model. And she was giving some advice on Facebook and Instagram ads. She actually doesn't run her own ads. She never has. So she doesn't actually know a lot about them, which was what made me sort of a bit like, oh my goodness, I can't believe she's saying this, because she was giving some very generic advice about running your own Facebook and Instagram ads. And what she tells you or suggests that you should do as a small business owner, which is totally the opposite of what I suggest you do. And I thought, of course, she would say this because she's never run ads before. And I just realized how common this is. And you probably find this as a small business owner. You get reached out with cold calls or emails and DMs from people who give you all of these like high level crazy stats. Like, I mean, some of the YouTube videos, you just have to scroll on your homepage for a while to see some crazy claims being made about making $10,000 in 24 hours, or like all of this stuff just gets chucked out as like accessible to everybody and really a sure thing. None of those things are sure things. And all the results you see in Meta are dependent massively on your business type, your niche, your audience size, your current revenue, whether you have a storefront or not at the time of year, and the budget you spend. So many variables go into success with Facebook and Instagram ads, which I talk about a lot on my podcast. Many of my episodes are about Meta advertising and my experience with it and my strategy behind it and my success with it. So this big creator in the US who I follow, like I said, I have a lot of respect for her and her business, but her ads advice was shocking. Was that she said that she set up some she needed some new business, so she wanted some new revenue for her ecom business, and so she said just go inside the back of Meta and follow the prompts and set up automatic, audience settings, automatic placement settings. Put 3 or 4 different images in your creative options, and put $100 a day on it. That was it, full stop. And I was aghast. I thought, for real? And it made me feel sorry for anybody who then goes ahead and spends $1,000 in the next 10 days on this advice from someone who's got a multi-million dollar business. So she's built a really successful business, but she's never run her own ads. She's never been in the back of Meta to see what the landscape's like now versus what it was like 12 months ago, or what it was like in 2020, which is when I started in 2020. It was crazy different to what it is now. It's changing all the time. But that is the worst beginner advice, or the worst advice for any small business in Australia to do today and expect the results that she got from her latest stint of spending $1,000 in 10 days. So I would like to put myself out there and suggest to you that if you want if you want someone who's spent $100,000 on the platform themselves in 4 years and worked out the back of Meta and has many types of successes and many types of failures in 4 years and learn a whole lot and stay very current with what works now, then please book yourself a discovery call with me, because at the moment, if you book yourself a discovery call, my regular ads management package, which is 30 days, it's not a retainer, it's a one-off project. You can continue that project. Of course, that's my hope, that we would continue to work together, but you are not locked into any time frame. Will you pay for a 30-day window? At the moment, you will get 45 days in that same window, the same price for you, but you'll get 45 days of attention and campaigns and building campaigns and analyzing them and data and research and optimizing and starting new campaigns for you instead of 30 days. So you pay for 30, but you get 45 days. So 50% added value at the moment till the end of September. So you only need to book yourself a discovery call to activate this offer, because of course I cannot fit people in any way at the moment to manage their meta ads. So it doesn't mean you have to have this one and done inside of September or start in September, but you do need to book yourself a discovery call in September to activate this special offer. And then we arrange a time that suits in the next several months for your business. So entirely based around what your business needs at the moment and the budget associated with that and what you can reasonably expect for a budget. So you can have a daily budget spend of a cup of coffee. Like, I can build campaigns for you and look after them and get you some valuable data that will help you make decisions about what to do next. This is about clarity. It can be about sales, of course, and that depends on your business model and your goals and the budget you have to spend. But it can also be about some clarity of data, getting you some more leads and some more traffic to your website, some more eyes on your business, some more brand discoverability. It is still a massive platform, and people expect to be advertised to on the platform in this day and age. They expect to see sponsored posts and ads popping up. And you will get sales, you'll get traffic, you'll get brand discoverability. As we head into a really critical time for us in e-commerce in Q4. So I, at the moment, am spending more money than I usually do, because I'm really trying to funnel lots of traffic into the top of my marketing funnel. I want to find lots of new eyes and new people, potential customers, potential leads for my business at the moment, so that then as time goes on, I can warm them up to convert them at Black Friday sales. That's my goal at the moment. I talk about that in my previous episode with my Black Friday strategy. I trust you're finding value in this episode. This podcast is all about sharing the wins and behind the scenes challenges that come with growing an online business in Australia. Whether you're a business owner who's ready to step up your marketing game, or you're tired of doing everything DIY with mixed results, you're in the right place. Let's talk about what it really takes to build trust, boost visibility, and create a sustainable business. If you're a small Aussie business looking for marketing support on a project-by-project basis, you can find me at Aussie Online, growingonshopify.com.au, where you can book yourself a free discovery call. It'll only be 25 minutes and you can put it straight in my calendar. I've spent over $100,000 in the last few years on Meta, learning and growing and building several brands. If you found the Facebook and Instagram advertising world a little overwhelming, I encourage you to reach out to me for some specific support that's tailored towards your business goals, without the crazy high retainer price and lack of transparency you may have experienced with an agency. And if you're not sure if you're ready yet to book your free discovery call, no worries. I have dozens of episodes you can go back and listen to for you or your staff to implement some marketing tactics and tricks and strategies DIY in your business to get you more discoverability online. Head to Aussie Online, growingonshopify.com.au. You'll find all my episodes there, plus any free resources that I have. I also post them there too. Hit subscribe and let's grow together. Now back to the episode. I actually have another episode coming up about that as well, because I want to talk about one specific thing I'm doing as part of my strategy, and I want to sort of step you through what I'm doing for that in my next episode. But this episode, I just want to encourage you that if you need some clarity in your data, if you want to know where your customers are coming from, if you want to know how to reach out to customers in a systematic way, to expect to see them and to touch base with them, and for your brand to be in front of them and for them to get to your website so that you can then capture their details on maybe a pop-up, or their previous customers, so you're reaching out to them again, or you're looking for new customers, you need sales and you need to increase your revenue, then please reach out to me and book yourself a discovery call. I am a one person show. I'm like an anti-agency agency. I say anti-agency just because, of course, in the industry I am in marketing and as a Facebook ads specialist, many of the people who reach out to me have had a shocking experience with an agency. So if you needed a reason to book with me, then I'm your anti-agency, one-person agency. That's me. And the special offer is to get 45 days of Meta ads managed for you for the price of 30. And just for as many as I can obviously take with the number of discovery calls I have available at the moment till the end of September. So like I said, you don't need to start this 30-day window, which is actually 45 at the moment with the special offer. You don't need to start the 45-day window in September. You don't need to pay my invoice in September, but you do need to book a discovery call in September 2024 to activate this offer where I can give you 50% added value for free. So that's what I've got going on. This is a very short podcast episode. I have never done such a salesy podcast episode before, ever. It's been like over 2 years that I have had this podcast for now, and I've never done a salesy episode before. It feels so different because I'm used to doing it with my e-com store. I do that all the time. I sell, but not so much on my podcast. So it feels a little bit different. So you'll get 2 reports from me in this window of time that gives you seriously detailed analytics on what I've done and why. So you can look at this report and you can see what I did and why I did it. So I'll give you screenshots and little snips and little circles around important data, letting you know what I changed, when I changed it, why I changed it, what I'm going to do next, why I suggest it. Because I want you to really feel like you can either go back into Ads Manager DIY yourself at the end of this period, or you feel confident to continue working with me because you can see the results for your business. You can see that what we agreed on is what is happening. Like I'm delivering what we agreed on, the expectations, and we clarified everything at the beginning. So it was very clear what outcome you could expect. You're seeing that outcome and you are happy to continue with me managing your account for you because your revenue and your sales are reflecting that in your Shopify dashboard. You'll also have 2 Zoom calls in that time. So we have a Zoom call at the beginning as an onboarding Zoom call to set the expectations and make sure we're both on the same page. And then you'll have a Zoom call at the end of the 45-day window to go through your final report and to answer any questions you have and to see what you want to do next. And there's things you can do to support paid ads. And I talk about this, of course, in my episodes a lot as well. If you are going to run paid advertising with me through this special offer I've got at the moment, or on your own or with somebody else if you're doing it at the moment, please do some organic posts as well. Like if you are currently spending money on ads, spend some time or have one of your staff to do this, or get a VA or reach out to me and I'll do it. Need to be scheduling. I was going to say scheduling, which I think is probably right. Scheduling some good organic content because they go hand in hand. They will amplify each other's results. If you are doing organic at the moment, start paid ads. If you're doing paid ads at the moment, start organic. They really dovetail together so well and they will amplify each other's results. So to get the most bang for your buck with paying for advertising on Meta, run some great organic, do some great organic posts as well. Fill out a content calendar for 30 days or 45 days. And do some email marketing. If you don't currently email, do some email marketing. You may find email is one of your top revenue sources. It is for me. In 2023, email made up 40% of my total revenue. 40% across the whole year. It's crazy high. I couldn't imagine my business in 2023 40% less in revenue because I did email marketing. That's the contribution email marketing directly made to my revenue, to my bottom line. And it can for you as well. So if you're not doing email marketing, we're heading into Q4. It's definitely a good time to do email marketing. It will really support your paid ads as well. If you have a pop-up, that would be great because pop-ups help get you leads and people to sign up to your newsletter for you to email. We're trying to plug all the leaky holes here, plugging all the holes in the bucket. So you're running paid ads. You want to get yourself out there and you want to get more visibility for your brand and your business. You want more traffic. All of that is perfect to then make sure some of the back end bits and pieces aren't letting people slip through the system, particularly as we head into such a huge quarter with e-commerce revenue, gift buying, Christmas, you want to be able to contact these people again and put in front of them your Black Friday offer or your, Christmas offer or your Boxing Day offer. All of these things down the track, you will be able to use and make the most of the money you spend now in your Facebook ads. So that's the episode. Like I said, it feels weird. It's a salesy episode, start to finish. It's just very different. I encourage you to head to my website, book yourself a discovery call with what spots are there left for you to on my calendar. Pick something that suits you between now and the end of September. And then just book the call this month, and that means you've accessed the offer. When we chat, we can chat about your 45-day window. You're only going to pay for 30 days, so you're getting 50% added value extra for free, 50% value free from me just for this special little window of time. So head to Aussie Online Growing on Shopify.com.au and book yourself your discovery call in my calendar today.